So a lot of you have asked for it, and I'm happy to say that the new Road to Master series will start today. Now I'll be honest, I have no idea how long the series will take. I have no idea how often I'll come out with these videos, and quite honestly, I don't know if every episode will be in the same format like in my Bronze and Diamond series, but I do have a good idea of how I want to do it, probably a lot more informal than the last series. I'll be analyzing individual games much more frequently, and not just showing you highlights of every single game I play, but I'll keep you updated with my Division and my LP just like I did before. So without further ado, let's jump into episode 1, boys. Alright, so the first game I want to highlight and discuss is a Lee Sin game where we actually had an amazing comeback. I was Diamond 5, 0 LP at the time, and really just trying to get a win streak going. So the game starts out pretty slow. I was trying to gank top over and over, and it just wasn't working. So my Ashe gives up first blood to the Ezreal, and it wasn't from a gank, but I think I was focusing top a little too much in the early game. But the game goes on, and I just can't seem to find a good ganking opportunity, and meanwhile, my solo laners are losing. We do manage to sneak an early drag, but we get closed in on here, and instead of disengaging, we try to fight, and we really shouldn't have. You know, we should be aware of the fact that our Riven did not have TP. We should have just backed out, but we do go down 6-0 because of it, and it's just looking bad. So the game continues on, and I was continuing to struggle. They had both solo laners running TP, so I kept getting TP'd on every time I went bot. But we do manage to get some life. I get the double kill on their bot lane with the help of Zilean. And then we turn it into an Infernal Drake. They commit pretty hard trying to contest, but we just had the numbers at that point, so Echo does die for it. But they do have such an amazing team composition, and we really needed to scale up, so they continued to dominate us in the mid game. And they end up picking me off from trying to save Ashe, and they Baron off of it. So they do manage to crack our base with the Baron, and they go for the winning team fight, and honestly, I was pretty useless at this point, but our Azir does have a great ult, and we managed to hold, so the game isn't over. This is when we're finally starting to scale though, and we managed to get a good catch out on Karma and force a bad TP. And then we actually convert it into a Baron. The game ends up dragging out because of this, and we just ended up outscaling them. As you can see, we ended up getting both Baron and Elder, and honestly, I kind of got carried this game, but I felt it showed that you can come back in games. Don't give up too early, and yeah, we end up pulling it off somehow. So to avoid being dry and talking the whole time, I'm still going to do a highlight reel as part of every episode, so let's see some fresh Lee Sin highlights in Diamond.
Taking trips, cause I never tripped on what they said. If you speaking from your heart, naysayers gon' aim for your head. Haters gon' mess with your vision, keep you up laying in bed. But no, you gon' do this for you, cause you never did this for them. Sword was the mightiest pen, you lifted it right out the stone. Destiny's choosing you, cause the blade was made for you to own. Words cut deeper than any blade that a smith could mold. First person reference, swung it reckless in my adolescence, so I should know. Took the heat right out the air, every breath was cold. But now I know. Negativity toxic, it's drop kicks in a mosh pit. Every day is Halloween, skeletons in my closet. Monsters under my bed, they tryna get in my head. Till I wake up in the morning and forget what they said. So don't listen to nobody, sometimes even yourself. Cause the darker parts of the mind aren't too eager to help. So just know
they gon' try to hate on you, just ignore everything they say. Don't listen to nobody, and never be afraid, cause you don't know when it could be your day.
is life, such a vice, such a gift, such is mine, such a movie, such a script, such a trip. I just flew overseas to meet the whole damn team. Would've never got to do this if you swayed my dreams. Craig and I've been working since I hit 18. And drumming and I made a couple hits you've seen. Blue Lake and I turned our lives to movie scenes. Crazy plan A turned into the whole A-team. What that mean? Brought together by the power of the music. To my vision and my fans, I will stay the truest. They got me moving, no label behind the movement. They job to keep me grounded, the sound is always improving. Small town kid, used to dream too big. Hope I taught a small town, you can't dream too big. What we got on the way, our greatest project to date. We came together to make it, promise it's worth all the wait. So
they gon' try to hate on you, just ignore everything they say. Don't listen to nobody, and never be afraid, cause you don't know when it could be your day. Don't listen to nobody, 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 no. Nobody, nobody. Don't listen to nobody, 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 no. You'll be nobody, nobody. You listen to nobody.
Okay guys, so the next game I want to take a look at is an Elise game that I had. As you can see in the early game, I got an easy gank top lane. It's something you love to see when you're playing someone like Elise or Lee Sin, you know, those people with good early games. Even though she dodges the cocoon there, with my red buff and both of our summoners were able to finish her off, so it's a good start for me. I repel out, and then I actually head mid right after, and against someone like Syndra, an immobile mid laner, it's really easy to expose, right? So I land the cocoon, which is nice, and with Cassiopeia's damage, we're able to finish her off, which is nice. So I got both my solo laners kills early on. So we actually do return mid lane with 4 people here. Probably tilted her a bit, but like I said, she's an immobile mid laner, so I mean that's what you gotta do. You gotta expose the weaknesses. Then I finally head bot lane, and honestly, the reason why I hadn't been bot this game before this is because they were pushing the whole game. But I finally found a good window to come lane gank. And one of my favorite things to do on Elise, really, really powerful, is to sit in a bush and use the fact that they don't have vision on you to land an easy cocoon on them. Elise is really good at playing the bush game, so I recommend it. Lane ganks are really, really strong on Elise. As you can see here, we land the cocoon, we land the bubble, and we finish her off, easy kills. So fast forward a little bit, we have mid and bot tier 1 down, so we do make a push for top lane. I get a little bit trigger happy here. I managed to repel the Cinder ult and barely come out with my life, and I get the kill, but honestly, wasn't a very smart play. I should have been a little bit more patient there. So flash forward later into the game, and we're starting to take over the jungle because we do have such an advantage with objectives. We get a nice pick on Vayne for being cocky, and then I get a little bit trigger happy here. I know the Cinder's caught out, but instead of getting her like I should, I get greedy and I go for the Moor because she's low. I try to flash the binding. Wasn't the smartest play. I completely screwed it up. Kind of cringy to watch. But we do get the Syndra anyways, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And at this point, we continue to snowball our advantage. We keep picking them off in the jungle, which is exactly what you want to do on champions like Elise when you have such a lead. And then I get a little bit cocky. I go for the Poppy, but I'm really strong at this point, and I know that, so I know my limits. So we go in and take her out. Cassiopeia gets a little bit out of position, though. Gets caught by Syndra. Does get some damage off, and I'm able to finish her off. Just before I can escape, though, Hecarim comes flying in, so I have no choice but to fight here. I go for the Vayne. I actually thought I could take her out here before dying. She barely gets away, which sucked. Okay, so then what happens here is we had an inhibitor down mid, so we started the Baron. But we knew that they had to come contest or else they'd lose, so we kind of just baited it. As soon as they got near, we engaged on them. Got a nice pick on their mid laner. I just focused the Vayne down because I was really fed and I had a frozen heart. And then I chase Poppy down, I repel, I flash, I finish her off. And that was pretty much it after that. We were able to finish after this, so it was just an all-around good played game, I think, by me. I mean, my team was good too. It wasn't just me, but that's what you get when you're in Diamond. You know, you can expect to have teammates who can respond, and that's what I had here. And so we finished off and we win the game. So I was actually on a pretty good win streak at this point. So to finish off the episode, I want to quickly highlight the last game I played on Lee Sin and just kind of collectively laugh at how many times I picked off the enemy Vel'Koz. Enjoy, boys.
I know I said I know just how this goes. This feeling is so good, I just can't let it go. I just can't let it go. I just can't let it go. I know I said I know just how this goes. This feeling is so good, I just can't let it go.
Motherfucker talking about a whole lot of shit. They gon' try to bring me down, ain't nobody stopping this. And I'm too real, I ain't gotta switch. Every time I take a shot, man, you know I gotta switch. Damn, motherfucker, what you meaning by that? And when nobody else around, they gon' leave me like that. I promise I'ma kill them all, they ain't bully me now. And every time you down, girl, he gon' leave you like that. Hallelujah, it's cool, yeah. You can find me in the stool, yeah. It's true, yeah. I'll be rolling with my crew, yeah. Looking through, yeah. Everything I wanna do, yeah. I do, yeah. Every time they try to flip now, I be on some motherfucking shit now. They was trying to get in where they fit now. They was on my hip now.
Thank you guys for watching to the end. Remember to check out Gamefly's special 1-month free trial offer to you, my viewers. I'll save you from hearing the spiel. Just go check it out if you're interested. Links in the description. You know, it's a unique way of supporting my channel. Also, I want to do a real Q&A video, so feel free to ask me anything you want in the comments, either about League or about myself and who I am, and I'll take some questions and make a Q&A video. Thanks for all the support once again, guys, and I'll see you later, Heiz Crew.
We got plans to dip off with you and your